Welcome back to Wear Wigs with me. Today I am wearing Style Society by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. Let's get started. Style Society is a good one. It is below shoulder length, so it's kind of a in between long and medium length. It is straight. It's got layering around the bottom. It is just a really great classic long-ish piece. This is one of those pieces that when you get it, it's parted in the middle and it wants to be very close to your head and it wants to fall in my face, which I cannot handle. So I have steamed it. I have, well, first I wet it and blow dried it. And then I even steamed it and I've used some hairspray and I just keep trying to train it back away from my face. If you don't mind it being very close to your face, then it's ready to wear right out of the box. And I actually did wear it right out of the box. I soon realized that it was going to drive me crazy, so I had to do something to get this up off my face. It's pretty easy to do. It still could use a little bit more training. These are heat-friendly hair fibers. I can definitely continue to even curl them away from my face, and I kind of am one of those people that I just like to wear the wig and train it how I naturally wear it. And that just takes wearing it and messing with it with my hands. And I just need to keep doing that. Otherwise, it's a really great length. It's not fussy. It just kind of is what you see is what you get. There's no permatease, very low density. It's a Raquel Welch wig, so there's a lot of hair tied in here. And you can just kind of see as I mess with it, the hair fibers are pretty persistent for where they want to go. It is heat friendly, like I said, so got to be a little bit more careful with these hair fibers. Friction is not your friend. The more I mess with it, I do kind of have to be careful. I need to use that Simply Styling to put that silicone on here, coat these fibers and protect them. Make sure I don't let the wig sit with any tangles in it. Try to keep my hands out of it as much as I can. I really just need to train the front, so I really just need to mess with this part and this part. There's no reason to keep running my fingers through it like that. And that's where you get into the fuzzy looking hairs underneath here when you just continue to rake that hair out. And it's hard to do because it's pretty, it feels good. And if you're not used to having hair like this, that's what you always wanted, was to flip it around and mess with it. But that's when you can ruin these heat-friendly fiber wigs. Let's talk about this color. The color I chose is Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. It is my go-to color for heat-friendly wigs by Raquel Welch. I love it. It is that orangey red color. It does have a root, but the root is pretty well done. In my previous video on Sincerely Yours, that root was getting a little bit dark. I don't feel like this one is as dark. And I feel like this Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice color is pretty true to when they originally came out with it. In Sincerely Yours video, I felt like it was a little dark, so it might have just been that shorter style or that batch. You know, the thing about wigs is that while they're very consistent for the most part, but there can be some variances with color and with the color of the root. It just is what it is. But this color is very pretty. It's that orangey red color. I think it's a pretty natural hair color. It is a little bit more on the salon color side than, say, Golden Russet. Golden Russet is my other go-to color for heat-friendly fibers from Raquel Welch. Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice and Golden Russet only come in heat-friendly fibers. If you want just a regular synthetic recommendation from me, it would be Glazed Strawberry or Glazed Cinnamon. And those all are very natural looking hair colors. And honestly, this one is too. I don't ever have a root, so that kind of throws me and kind of puts this more in the category of a salon color. It's very pretty though. And if you're a natural redhead, strawberry blonde, you've got the coloring that I have, I feel very comfortable in it. I think it looks very natural on me. Let's talk about the measurements. The Name Brand Wigs website says that the front is 11 inches. The crown and sides are 13 inches. So you get a little bit of a layer from the side being 13, the front being 11. It says that the back is also 13 and then the nape is 12. So if they measure the back from up here, 13 inches, and then that nape from all the way back here is going to hang down another 12 inches. So that's where you're going to get your length. And the way they did the layering, and it just kind of wants to naturally flip up on the ends of that layer. It's very pretty. Again, it's heat friendly, so you could change that. You could curl the whole thing or just straighten the whole thing, but I think it gives it a really pretty, soft, feminine shape to it. And then it says that this wig weighs 5.9 ounces. You guys, that sounds super heavy. I do not feel like I have nearly 6 ounces of wig on my head. Average weight of wigs I have found to be around 4 ounces. I feel like this should be way heavier if it's 6 ounces nearly, but it doesn't feel that way. It's very light. I mean, it's a Raquel Welch wig, so there's a lot of hair on here, but man, it has never given me wig fatigue. I think it's a very comfortable wear all day wig. Let's talk about this cap. Okay, it is a full mono top. It's got that beautiful Raquel Welch lace front. I mean, they are just so well done. They're so comfortable, not scratchy, just really pretty lace fronts. This one goes all the way back, and then it just gives like that little bit of ear tab, and that's where the metal stay is. But that lace front goes all the way back, so you can really get some nice updos, half updos. You can pull that all back and you're going to get a really natural looking hairline. It has an extended felt covered nape, those Velcro adjusters, and then it's got that really nice memory cap. Raquel Welch caps have a good stretch, and you can see how much hair is tied in. Look how close those wefts are together. It's a lot of hair in there. Let's talk a little bit more about the hair fibers and the permatease. I kind of touched on them briefly before. Heat-friendly hair fibers. So like I said before too, just need to be a little bit more gentle with these hair fibers. Watch the running your fingers through it, and if you catch a tangle, you just got to back off. It's almost like elastic, and if you reach a tangle and you pull it, it's going to coil back up. It's just like a rubber band. So don't do that. If you find that you're getting a lot of tangles, then you really need to get your wide tooth comb, get some detangler, and gently work through those tangles. Otherwise, it's very, very soft, very pretty. I think it hangs really natural. The weight of the hair fibers, I'd say they're medium in denier. It's not super fine. It's just very, very pretty. Flows very well. No permatease. Yeah, this is just all hair. There's no permatease on this wig. It's a very low definition style, and it wants to just hug the shape of your head. It's really, like I said before, just a very soft, feminine style. Very pretty. Okay, so I've talked about the cap and the measurements, the hair color, the permatease and hair fibers. My overall thoughts about Style Society, it's beautiful. It is a classic feminine hairstyle. What you see is what you get. It's very beautiful. no permatease, heat-friendly hair fibers. You could curl it. You could use one of those wave irons. You could even have a little bit more layering cut in if you didn't want such a long layer right around the face. I think that'd be very pretty. It's got that mono top, so you can part it wherever you want. I've done quite a bit of practice to get that to be how I want, so it's moving around pretty easy. But you can part it wherever you want. Like I said, when it comes parted down the middle. It's a really pretty style. I think no matter what color you get it in, you're going to love it. It has a really pretty shape to it, hugs your head, can be worn all day, every day. It's a good one. Okay guys, so this has been Style Society by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Ice Pumpkin Spice. This piece was sent to me by Name Brand Wigs for my review. I'll drop the link down below. You can go right to their website, check the style out, see if there's a color that suits you. And you know what to do. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and do a little chit chat down in the comments. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about Style Society. And if you have it, tell us more about it. Have you curled it? Have you done a wave iron? Have you washed it? How did it wash up? Give us all your details. Help us all out down in the comments. Okay, I'll see you in my next video.